Our camera lens trained on one man. A free-scoring performance when last we saw him. How about on this occasion? Stay with us. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. I'm very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. It's Fleetwood Town and they take on Swindon Town.
Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box and you can see why he scored so many goals. Great.
This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front too isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're going to play with a front two, which means they have to link up with each other as much as possible. If they do that well, they'll certainly pose a threat. It looks like a 5-3-2, really.
So, underway, and we expect intensity, passion, and a few goals for good measure. And it's with Hall. Electing to cross into the centre. Well, no way through in the end. Strong bit of pressing. And losing possession. And he has options available. Can he? Tremendous interception.
Good anticipation. That looked a real threat.
McCann. Morrison. Into the penalty area. Look as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Might be a chance here. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Not there to intercept. What can they do from here? Keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. In possession, Ramirez. Well, nothing productive, really.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
But a real struggle for both sides on the possession front here. Well-timed tackle. Plenty of support here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Ramirez. This could level it. Losing possession. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And played in. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. He has teammates around him. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Port Vale. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 30 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Untidy in possession. Udoka Godwin Malif. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm.
They've just gone into a defensive mode here.
Oh, managing to beat him. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Hang on to it. An impressive run. Takes aim. And it's gone in. The team's separated by 2 goals now. You cannot say they don't deserve it.
Well, here it is again, and the way they've been playing, that was always going to happen. They've certainly been piling on the pressure here.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Chances on. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yeah, they're playing really well here. They've controlled the flow of the game, they've won their individual battles, and they've created numerous chances. Their only problem in the second half could be complacency, but I can't see that happening.
And space to run into. Oh, couldn't put it away. Offside, however.
Well, he'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
Well, they have the ball once more. Mark Helm. Can they do it? Splendid block.
That really is a good block.
And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Not to be too blunt about it, but this has been a struggle for him up front.
Well, he's not had many chances, that's for sure. It just looks as though he's slightly off the pace today.
So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? Kilkenny. And an opening. That's a superb challenge.
Oh, what a tackle that was.
Johnson in possession. And the keeper with the ball. Can they make something of this now? Not troubling the keeper. And there to intervene. Denver Hume. Really good wide play. And played in. Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Devonport. Went in strongly to win the ball. Well, he's certainly not alone. A decent position too.
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Opportunity it is. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0.
In the stadium, thank you.
And a brisk run. Opportunity here. Now the keeper grabs it. Ramirez with it. And passing it well. And a clever piece of defending.
That's really good awareness there.
McCann. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Time for a change then. Smith, bit sloppy there. That's a good-looking pass, and it's opening up. Well, that's not exactly what was required. And there's the delivery. And a corner there that really lacked guile. Frost. Kilkenny. Well, let's see about the cross. Oh, looked rushed there. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Trying to force a mistake. Now we have a goal to tell you about in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott.
Yet another goal for Port Vale. After a well-worked move, he got himself on the end of a cross with a beautiful header. They've pulled one back with 76 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Devonport. Effective challenge. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. 10 minutes to go then. Well, not much does about that decision. Free kick. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And no worries for the goalkeeper. Fine cross into the middle. Can he get the shot off? And he struck the post. And so into the final 5 minutes. And easily intercepted. Teammates available. He's on the run. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Could be dangerous. Oh, a touch too heavy there. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Went in strongly, decisively. Devonport. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.